This is Tim calling, coming at you from Senior Leads Boost. And here's another Tips Tuesday video. Today I'm going to talk about things you can do to fight back when your competitors are not following Google's terms of service in the ads or the Google business profiles, rather, that they post in order to try to outrank you in Google search results. So let's take a look at that. One of the provisions in Google's terms of service is that your title or name for your listing must be your actual business name, and that you are not allowed to add search terms or keywords or location terms to your Google business profile name or title. So let's take a look at a couple of situations where you might want to consider taking action to defend your interests against competitors that aren't following those terms of service. Before I jump into this any further, I just want to talk about one thing here. The point of this is not going to be about being tattletales. That's not the point. The point is this: if somebody is outranking you in search results because they're cheating, basically, or not following Google's terms of service, then that's not playing on a level playing field. So if you can get that bad behavior or behavior that's in contradiction to Google search terms corrected so that they get back down to your level, or in fact maybe even below you, then you win. This is a marketing war. It really is kind of a war, and you need to be able to be at least on a level playing field with your competitors. So with that said, let's go. So this is just random. I ran a search for comfort keepers near Denver, Colorado. I'm not like trying to call attention to comfort keepers. This is totally up to them what they do. But I'm pretty sure that the name of Comfort Keepers, the corporate entity, is Comfort Keepers. So when I look at listings like this, the first thing I think of is, well, their title, according to Google's terms of service, probably, I repeat, probably, should be Comfort Keepers. They should not say things like of Denver or home care, because that's not part of their name, I think. Now, I'm not an expert on Comfort Keepers corporate naming, and so you should be careful about this, but I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm not going to actually change anything. But here's what you can do. If, for instance, you are in Denver and you are a competitor of Comfort Keepers of Denver, and you believe, sincerely, based on whatever research you want to do, that their name, the name of that business is actually just Comfort Keepers, then you can do the following. If you click on this listing, you'll find that it will bring up a knowledge panel like this. And notice that there's an option here called Suggest and Edit. Well, that's because anybody with a Google account, basically a Gmail account, can suggest and edit. So you can click on Suggest and Edit if you're logged into your Google account. And I'm going to just kind of drag my head down here a little bit so you can see what's going on. One of the options that you have is to suggest and edit to the name of the business in the business profile. And in particular, you could suggest that the name be changed to just Comfort Keepers, because you believe that that is their actual company name. And then you would click on Submit, and then you would complete the process. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to really change this listing or suggest an edit to this listing. But if you competed in that market, and if you believed, based on your own research, that that was an appropriate edit to suggest, then you could go ahead and submit it. And then Google decides, usually just algorithmically, just with using their own AI, whether to accept that or not. And a bunch of things go into that, I'm sure, in their algorithms, including how often in the past you have submitted edits that have been legitimate and accepted and acted upon. So that's the tip for today. Again, I'm not saying anything against against comfort keepers at all. And I'm also not making that change, actually carrying out that change that I showed you how to make. I just wanted to show you this technique so that when you compete with your competitors in your local market, you're at least competing on a level playing field, following Google's rules. And that's it. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you like these, and have a great week. We'll see you next week for another Tuesday Tips video. Thanks.